Look, they're playing at home in front of their home fans. The emotion, they're playing right for the goal in front of El Comandante, and the execution. They have an excellent game plan. They've executed perfectly.
Andrea Lloyd buries the jumper. That is Lloyd's first points of the ball game. She's averaging 9 in Pan Am games. 17:30 remaining to be played in the ball game. Cuba leads it by 3. Now let's head over to track and field with Roger Twyborn.
Thank you very much.
Borrell hits another 2, and Cuba has opened up a 6-point advantage over the USA, 53-47, 13-35 in front of Fidel Castro in 12,000 plus. Cuba looking to pull off the second biggest upset of the Pan Am competition. Brazil beating the USA was 1. Jim Valvano joins me. The crowd playing a factor right now, Jim. USA has got to start hitting outside shots in order to help their inside game also. Not doing very well on either point.
Ron, you're right. The USA's got a lot of things to contend with, not the least of which is playing a team they just beat, playing them in their own building, in their own country, with El Comandante, the president, watching, and a team whose coach, Perez, has devised an excellent game plan, and they're executing it perfectly. The United States averages 86 points a game. Not going to get 86 today.
Teresa Edwards has hit her last 2 shots. Both of them were 3s. Perdomo walks with it.
I think a mistake that Cuba's made is they've gone zone.
We've got timeout. 12:44 left to be played. Cuba leading the United States by 3. Cuba by 3. Make it Cuba by 5. The winner plays Brazil tomorrow for the gold. Azzi for 3. Buries it. Her second of the game. Teresa Edwards, 1 of 9 in the first half. 5 of 7 here in the second half. The second half a little bit different for the United States. As opposed to the first 20.
Great players step up when the game's on line. The bigger the game, the bigger they play. Teresa Edwards had a terrible first half. Second half, she's come out. She's playing terrific basketball. Now, let's take a look at what Cuba's game plan was. It was to pack it back defensively. They've gone man. They've gone zone. What they've said to the United States is, prove you can make the outside shot. Azzi's hit one. Teresa Edwards hit it, but you're going to have to take it because they're going to give it to you.
McClain backs down against Enriquez. Count the basket. We have a foul.
Very fortunate there because McClain said, hey, I'm not going to be denied. Cuba a little bit late, right here, a little bit late in getting over because they've been putting 2 and 3 players there.
Vivian Stringer will go to the USA benches. Sonia Henning checks into the lineup, or Michelle Edwards checks in along with Medina Dixon. Enriquez picked up her 4th personal foul for Cuba. She has 8 points, and at the line it'll be McClain for the free throw. 1 of 3 so far this afternoon. She has 9. Cuba trying to get in one more substitution. Too late. Now they'll be able to get one in. Venus Lacey will check into the lineup for the USA. McClain will sit down, and we talked about emotionally being flat the first 20 minutes. Venus Lacey's the type of player that can give you a little infusion of excitement.
This woman will not let you be flat. It's a perfect time of the game right now. Down by point, the USA. They've got to have a good defensive set here. Next couple minutes, give Katrina rest.
Hernandez passes up the shot. They try to go inside. Lacey knocks it down. Here comes Edwards to Teresa Edwards. The USA has the lead by 1.
Lacey comes in. Good things happen. She's excited.
The USA men have Clarence Weatherspoon. The USA women have Venus Lacey. A 3 on the way. Well short. Rebound controlled by Medina Dixon, who played professionally in Japan this past year. For the USA, these are the best in the world, not just the States. Edwards is crazy as stuff. USA will have it with 9:02 left to be played. The crowd doesn't like it.
Now right there, if
Azzi steps out of bounds, we've got 8:55 left. USA by 1. Let's check back in with Brent. And there will be a push against Cuba. We have had a number of ties and a number of lead changes as Martinez fouls out, and that is a big loss. As you see, 7 ties, 24 lead changes. Martinez will leave the game with 5 points. Jim, that is a very big loss for Manuel Perez of Cuba.
Ron, we were talking about poise. The United States has to show it. So does Cuba. And down the stretch, 4 fouls. We could get it inside to McClain. And Venus Lacey did a great job. Now Katrina McClain's in there. 6 minutes to play. USA's got to go with the best. Take it on home.
6:07, 5-point Cuban lead. This is the team the United States beat by 20 on Thursday night. USA not pressing on defense. Does that surprise you? Putting a little more pressure on them.
I thought in the second half they might come out and say, hey, we're going to lose. Let them have to do it over 20 minutes. And since Cuba does not have as much depth, it might be a wise move. Right now, though, with less than 6 minutes, you're just going to have to play your good, solid half-court defense.
The hands are down on defense. The hands aren't even up for the USA. Good steal by Michelle Edwards. Ball belongs to Cuba. Manuel Perez yelling out instructions. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see if the Cuban women know there's that much time. They get the shot off quickly. Inside. Count it. The lead is 7. That matches their biggest lead of the game. Azzi makes the save. Into the hands of McClain to Dixon, who can't hold on to it. Takes it in the face. My goodness. Lacey set the check back in for the USA, along with Edwards. The shot won't go.
Azzi in high school, and supposedly a better basketball player than he was a baseball player. We know he was a heck of a first baseman.
And if you saw the piece on Fidel Castro.
They're trying to use as much clock as possible.
You see the USA women on the top of your screen standing. They have not sat any part of the game. The turnaround goes. And we've got a timeout. Vivian Stringer says we need to talk about it. 3:56 remaining. Cuba leading at 77-70. We'll be back after this commercial message and a word from our ABC station.
Cuba has done an excellent job defensively. Every time the USA goes inside, look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4 players on McClain. They've made it tough. Remember, this United States team, Vivian Stringer said, may be the strongest we've ever had.
And they just defeated the Cubans by 20 on Thursday. Edwards, strong to the hole, doesn't get it. The tip by Lacey. Count it, either Lacey or McClain. We'll give it to McClain. And now there's the pressing defense you had called for, Jim.
Here's the pressure we need to do. We got a trap right there.
Wide open is Hernandez on the far side. Nobody saw her. But it did take 13 seconds off the shot clock. Azzi right in front of Perdomo. Gordon gets a piece of it. Shot clock at 10. 3:07 left to be played. The winner plays for the gold tomorrow.
Offensively, for the USA, you have to figure out they're going to go Edwards, one-on-one, make some moves there, or inside to McClain. But also look for Azzi on the inside-outside shot. You're going to get 3-point shots.
Hernandez standing underneath the basket, finally moves out. Shot won't go. Burrell can't trace it down. Azzi does. She has a 4-on-1 to Gordon. To the hole. The United States has cut the lead. And quickly, Cuba calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining. The USA has 1 remaining. 2:52 left to be played. Cuba leading the USA by 3.
To come back, they need more plays like this. Jennifer Azzi gets the loose ball after Burrell falls down for Cuba. The pass, Hernandez makes the mistake and challenge with half court. Layup by Brigitte Gordon. They're going to need more of that to get this one today, Ron.
Well, Venus Lacey just had a frustration foul as she shoved Burrell out of bounds after the miss by the USA. With 1:58 remaining to be played in the ball game, Cuba leads the USA 81-74. The USA uses their final timeout of the contest. Now, if you're the USA, you're down by 7. Your pressure really hasn't been effective when you used it, although you may have waited a little bit too long.
Right.
What do you do now?
Yeah, Ron, I feel like they really needed to go to the pressure a little bit earlier. But now, what the real problem you have is the rules. If you commit a foul, what we've seen just for the last 2 weeks is it's going to be called an intentional. To me, that's a huge situation right now. Defensively, you need to trap so that you can get the foul and maybe not be called the intentional, maybe get a quick steal. All right, offensively, when you come down the court, you don't have to go right away for a three, but because of the rules, the way they call it, you may need to have a set play for three-point shots, then crash towards. Now, again, remember, this basketball team for the USA is considered one of the best, if not the best, who's ever suited up for a program that has dominated world play. Huge upset.
It was back in '79 that Cuba won the gold in women's basketball. The United States took home the silver. USA putting some pressure on, still belongs to, no, they're saying it's to the United States. Manuel Perez can't believe it. He's telling his people to settle down. Forget about it.
You don't have to go for a three. You can go inside for the two. Don't rush. Might be able to drive to the basket.
Gordon to McClain, back to Gordon. 1:49 left. Azzi to the hole with the right hand, doesn't get it. Tip, Burrell with the rebound for Cuba, and we have a foul. Let's see that out of bounds play. No question, but the USA can't take advantage of it.
I really felt that when Katrina McClain had it inside, she needed to make a strong move to this. Why? People don't want to foul. If they foul, it's a three-point play. Plenty of time to score, get it down to a 5-point lead. Unfortunately, the AZ drove, didn't get it. USA not getting rebounds.
Big block by McClain, but we have a whistle and a foul, and that'll be on Jennifer Azzi, her second personal foul. Hernandez, number 14.
Has to get that rebound. Does not get it. And they're back on the line again, Cuba.
Enriquez playing with 4 fouls, doesn't get it. Burrell battles McClain for the rebound. USA has it. 1:38, another break. The door is open. The
USA, what's the play? What do we want to run?
Gordon baseline, double team. Inside to McClain for the easy 2.
That's good. Went inside, as we said, you didn't have to go for threes. There's time, good trap on the baseline. You need to get a steal.
5-point lead, both teams at 17 fouls. They're in the bonus. Vivian Stringer, Manuel Perez. Perdomo, Fernandez. She continues to be hot.
That was good, Ron. That was good because Teresa
Edwards at the line.
There's an opportunity here, though, to make 2 points with the clock stopped. That's a really huge factor late in the game. You go to Teresa Edwards, she can hit the three, she can drive it to the basket.
Gold medal game is tomorrow. Hortensia de Silva of Brazil are in waiting. And there is Hortensia. Led her squad over Canada today in semifinal number 1.
Right, if we're playing in the States, if you're going to lose, let Cuba knock in free throws. But you wonder about that call here.
Azzi comes over to help out. Gordon on the double team. We have a foul. That'll be on Azzi.
Excellent. Now that is what you're trying to do. The USA got
Edwards with the left hand, doesn't get it. That's the way it has gone all day for the USA.
Excellent job by Edwards, though. Really didn't. They're looking for the three. Same situation. Get a quick foul.
Perdomo gets it away quickly. The crowd of 12,000, including Fidel Castro, will erupt in 33 seconds. What a victory for this young Cuban team if they can hang on the remaining seconds. Azzi for 3. Buries it. A 5-point lead.
Running out of time.
Inside of 10. This may do it. The crowd going wild.